Welcome back to the show, everyone. Joe here. Thank you all for tuning in. The Bitcoin halving is fast approaching. Let's talk about it. So there is a total fixed supply, of course, of only 21 million Bitcoin. We can expect Bitcoin to become a scarce asset to own in the future. Now, not all of those 21 million Bitcoin have been issued to the world yet. Of course, there is plenty more out there to get. Instead, Bitcoin is on a fixed issuance schedule. Every 10 minutes, more Bitcoin is getting issued to miners. Now, the halving is when that issuance schedule literally gets cut in half. If demand for Bitcoin remains buoyant and the Bitcoin being sold by miners to cover their costs gets cut in half, it should have a positive impact on the price. Now, just look at the past Bitcoin cycles. Look at the surge 1 year before and after. Certainly some potential great gains to be made on Bitcoin still. Now, the Bitcoin halving is a big event and will certainly come with much anticipation and excitement in the market. But most Bitcoin and cryptocurrency analysts expect the Bitcoin halving event to have a significant impact on the cryptocurrency markets. The next Bitcoin halving is now literally, though, just 7 days away. This is all coming at a time when institutional demand for Bitcoin is at an all-time high. The recent ETFs got approved. That should certainly bring more retail investors into buying Bitcoin for the very first time. There can be little doubt right now that the ETF's approval has been successful in attracting new capital into the market. 11 of those ETFs were approved, of which 4 are the most successful ETF launches on record. The total amount of capital in the Bitcoin ETFs has already surpassed 50% of the amount of the assets under management in gold ETFs. This has just happened in a couple of months compared to the years taken with gold to see such capital investment. Now, factor all that in, post-halving as well, the supply of new Bitcoin will reduce by around 450 a day. Miners, though, will finally be happy going into a Bitcoin halving where for once the price has not declined pre-halving. If the price of Bitcoin was to fall substantially post-halving, it is, however, likely that small mining organizations would have to stop or be acquired by larger organizations. Bitcoin, though, is still holding up well with the stock market in 2024, but economic downturn and recession concerns do remain, of course. But one of the big unknowns that remains is what will happen to Bitcoin price in an actual recession. What we certainly do know right now, though, is the market is majority betting on the price to increase. But Bitcoin is facing significant challenges to break through the current resistance around the $70,000 mark. One being now that there is an absolute ton of liquidity below current price and most short sellers have already been taken out on BTC pairs. It's very possible that some institutional market makers may look to seize a major opportunity to push the price post down, halving, thus taking advantage of retail investors buying in at all-time highs once again, similar to what was seen in late 2021. Bitcoin has been a safe bet for those that have successfully dollar cost averaged over the years and held on during volatile market times. So we may see a new era where retail are more likely to be okay with buying at higher prices. One thing that is certainly, though, not likely to change is that altcoins will remain higher risk, high reward to Bitcoin. But BTC dominance in the market shows the appetite to play safer in Bitcoin is still there. But a positive post-halving period in price action is highly likely to create new altcoin investor millionaires. So, with a lot riding on what happens after the Bitcoin halving, and it remains to be seen what will be the effect on the whole crypto market. Certainly a time to stay engaged in the crypto space if you're invested in altcoins or Bitcoin. Thanks for watching.